Mystery of the Druids. I think this is our 5th, maybe 6th session of this one. Um, we've overcome a lot. I feel like we should all be proud that we've made it this far into the game. You know, I feel good about how much we've, how I've played this. I think I've done a okay job. I'm still alive. We're turning it on again for another day. And if you're just watching, I mean, you've survived the madness as well. We all did it together here. On the last stream, we watched the, I guess, the demise of Arthur Blake in an epic cutscene, one that I could not have predicted. And we've come back here to, this is, I think, called 12 Bridges. And I think the pitch is that we are going to go back in time to stop the Druids ceremony in the past, therefore stopping the current Druids from having power. And I think that's kind of where we're at right now. Some amazing stuff going on here. I think on the very last thing we did, we were talking to Melanie, and we got like a description of what she thought of us when she first met us, which is that like we seemed like some bumbling idiot. And I guess that suggests that maybe we've changed over time, but I don't know. I think we all have some feelings on that. I think we might still be playing as a bumbling idiot, but anywho, that's that. Yeah, escalated so quickly. Yeah, it really did. And yeah, I guess the pacing was kind of ruined by the fact that I had to pixel hunt for that wire. But it did happen, and it was wild. If I could predict anything from the, yeah, I don't know. I mean, my best guess is that we'll thwart the evildoers, I guess. But I mean, we'll have to see how this goes. All right, let's talk to Melanie and go. Let's do it.
Melanie?
Brent?
It's about that conversation we had.
What is it, Brent? More questions? You're really curious.
How dare you talk to me?
Could I ask you something personal?
That depends on just how personal it is, Brent.
So we did that one.
Why did you phone Mr. Blake?
You know why. I wanted to talk to you because of the business with the chief.
But at Mr. Blake's you said that you were worried.
Well, yes. I hadn't heard from you for a while. And after all we'd gone through together, I wasn't indifferent to what happened to you.
That's nice of you. You know, I'm not really used to anybody caring about me apart from myself. And apart from Chief Inspector Miller, of course. But he's only worried whether I'm doing something which could harm his beloved department.
It's all right, Brent. You're a nice man. Strange, but nice.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. Galaxy, welcome back for 24 months. That's 2 years. 2 years of Tier 1. Thank you so much. Nice to have you back. I think that's a new badge. If so, congrats on the new badge. Pizza. Where we're going, we don't need pizza. Al's Pizza Palace. Whoa, okay. Music going off. I don't know why the alert thing didn't show up. I didn't see it, at least. That should be fixed next week, some point, TBC. But thank you very much for the alerts. Thanks for the alerts. Thanks for the resub. Dun, 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 dun. I think it's this one. That might fix it. We'll see. Oh, and Omesta back. 23 months, just behind. Incredible. Thank you for the good luck. Nice to see you, Omesta. Thank you very much for the resub. Thanks for all the resubs today, everybody. Jeez. It wasn't indifferent is a glowing recommendation. I like that he says that Chief Inspector Miller cares about him. Like, I mean, even if it's just like cares about not ruining, like I don't think I would go as far to say as he cares about anything about him. 185% of your daily recommended amount of added sugars in the good craft sodas. Yeah, there's a certain level now where it's like you just kind of have to say, You know, not today. Are you married? Is that what we're gonna ask this person?
Are you married?
Oh, well,
Was that too private a question?
yes. No. Oh, I don't know.
You don't have to answer.
It's all right, Brent. I was married. I got married as soon as I was 18, you know. My father dragged one of his younger colleagues round to our house every weekend. A real high flyer with money, an expensive car, and a golf club membership. He was called Peter.
He was. What do you mean you were married? I mean, it suggests that they're no longer married, right? Or separated. It seems pretty obvious. Has Halligan ever existed? Like, how old is he? Is he a baby? Like, he doesn't actually know the concept of a lot of these things. Hey, Stripes. Professor Oak saying now is not the time. Exactly, right? I still got to play Obra Dinn. Glad you liked it.
What do you mean, you were married?
After our wedding, Peter soon changed. You know, at the beginning, he was sort of charming, but then he became different. Unpredictable. Hot-tempered, violent.
He hit you?
Yes.
Ooh.
It started with a box round the ears, and then it happened all the time.
You put up with that?
For some time, I did. I thought, well, that's what it's like to be married.
How long did that go on for?
About 2 years. Then I divorced him when I found out that he'd been unfaithful to me with some girls from the golf club all the time.
Why are we having this conversation? This is such a weird time to be like, okay, we got to build these characters out here. We've put like 20 hours into the game. It's about time we learn about who the heck we're talking to now.
And did you start studying immediately after getting divorced?
Yes, I started working and financed my studies myself. I wanted to be independent at last, from my father, my husband, from everything that had restricted me before. I studied like mad. I spent the nights in the library.
And you were successful.
I didn't have anything left apart from my career. So I thought, make the best of it. And it worked.
That's an excellent point, Electric Dragon. That was slapped Melanie so hard it crashed the game. It's powerful. Oh, whoa. Nice. Adding them both to the wheel. All right, let's do it. Big spender. I like it. Well spent. That'd be fun. Yeah, those are two games that I really do want to play. I think I actually own Golden Idol, but I've never played it, so that'll move it up the list.
What did your father say to all this?
Of course, my father wasn't delighted with the divorce. He saw how I suffered all the time, but he didn't want to believe it. After all, the whole thing had been his idea. When I told him that I wanted to split up, his first concern was that it might harm his research contacts.
Seems like a nice guy. Dr. Andernut's style response there. Oh, Root Trees. Yeah, Root Trees I own, and I was actually very tempted to fire it up on my own time. But I ended up going back to Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if I had told... I think I mentioned this on stream. I've been playing through every Kingdom Hearts game. I initially was just going to play 1, 2, and 3. Like, replay 1 and 2. I'd already played those, and then play 3. Because I had played them, like, a long time ago, and I was like, I should play that one. I'm, like, in the mood for an RPG. And then started doing that. And then Meows was watching me play it, and she's like, what is this? And then she's like, you got to play all of them. You can't just play those ones. So then I started playing all of them. And so now you're talking to a person, or you're listening to me talk about, or I am a person, I should say, that has played like every Kingdom Hearts game now. I'm like partway through 3 now, so I'm almost caught up all the way. But I was between that and Root Trees, but I went back to Kingdom Hearts. So it'll probably be soonish. But I guess if somebody does add it, excuse me, to the wheel, we'll probably end up playing it on here.
What about your mother?
I lost my mother a long time ago. She had cancer and died very early, when I was only 9.
Siberia 1. Oh, Siberia 2. To be played immediately after Siberia 1. Okay. Boy. Let's go. Big redeem day. All right. Gonna have a lot of updating to do after the stream. Very good. Thank you, iDoc and Galaxy for the redeems there. Also, shout out to Omesta for an 85 streak there. Let's go. It's a heck of a lot of streams you are cooking.
Do you get on well with your father?
After splitting up with Peter, we lost touch for a number of years. My father just couldn't understand why I wouldn't do what he wanted anymore. He couldn't understand how I could deprive him of his allegedly gorgeous son-in-law. He was disappointed in me. And I was disappointed in him. It was only when I got my degree and we became colleagues, so to speak, that our relationship improved again.
Is Melanie Turner gonna drop like a Midwest emo record? I'd probably listen to that.
That must have been a difficult time for you.
It was hell. I was alone, broke, and I'd had enough of men.
I can imagine that. Have you ever heard from this Peter guy since then?
After the divorce, he behaved like a lunatic for months. He called all the time, or he appeared drunk in front of the house and screamed abuse in the middle of the night.
Abuse!
He even waited for me in front of the museum and swore at me. I had to call the police.
Oh, God, what a psychopath. Do you know what he's doing now?
Yes, now and then I read about him in the papers. He's the director of the Anthropological Society now, one of the bigwigs. He seems to have achieved what he always wanted. And as far as I know, he's married again. But I'm not really that interested in his life. The whole thing's over for me now. I'm just glad to be left in peace.
Oh, that's a healthy way to look at it. Thank you very much, Archie. 46 months of subbage. Good gravy. Thanks for the good luck, Druiding. Enjoy your afternoon and evening. Thanks for checking in. And holy cow, 46 months powerful support. Thank you. Very grateful for all the resubs today. Thank you kindly, everyone. Hey, Copper Dinosaur, nice to see you. Oberdin's better than Root Trees in your opinion? Root Trees is the game when you want that you play when you want more Oberdin. I got you. Okay. The only thing I know about Oberdin is there's like it's on a boat, right? And it looks like an old Game Boy game or something. It's got like a very unique, cool look to it. I've been wanting to tune into Omesta's streams of it recently, but obviously I haven't because I do not want to spoil anything because it is on the list. But I'll definitely play through both of them. Interested to see my take on it. And that makes sense, Galaxy. I guess they're really, really tied together. Sure, we can make it work where we do it back to back. And then now he's the homeless guy sat in front of the museum. He's one of the big wigs.
Thank you for telling me that, Melanie.
I don't usually talk that much about myself, Brent. But meanwhile, you've become almost like a friend.
Almost. Almost like a friend. Except for the time you
Melanie?
choked me.
Brent?
It's about that conversation we had.
What is it, Brent? More questions? You're really curious.
Like the lighthouse. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like an old Macintosh era thing. That I think checks out from what I like have in my head is remembering seeing some screenshots. I think I must have seen like maybe it was like what is that? Like the Yahtzee YouTube series that was on The Escapist and now is on Second Wind or whatever. That like review series, I think it came up at some point. And I remember hearing about it, and then I looked at a couple screenshots because I think it's on Switch and stuff too, and so I must have been watching a direct and they had it, and I was like, oh, this looks crazy. 0 punctuation, thank you. Been a minute. When I think of Yahtzee, I only think of 5 Days a Stranger, and then I have to backtrack from there, or I guess like forward track, I don't know.
How can we get to the rocky island?
The bridges don't look very inviting to me.
Yes, I can see what you mean. A lot of them have cracks as well. It's probably too much of a risk. They will collapse one after the other.
But we can't just stay here and hope for a miracle either. We have to do something.
Well, let's keep talking first.
Do you think you can really time travel from here?
Scientifically, I'd say it's impossible. But like you said, it's our only chance. If this doesn't get us anywhere, we're finished. We should try everything.
What do you think? Why was it built like this?
I don't know. I'm an anthropologist, not an architect.
Did Blake say anything else that could help us?
I don't think so. Not while I was there, anyway. You were the one who talked to him.
He only told me that there had been a place of worship at this location for millennia.
That doesn't help us much, does it?
I can't believe that scene with Arthur Blake happened at the end.
We will find a way of getting over that.
I hope so, Brent.
Melanie,
Brent?
it's about that...
What is it?
All right. I just want to keep making sure we're through all of these dialogue trees here, and then we can start poking around.
Can you see what's over there? On the rocky island?
You mean the tower?
No, I mean the thing in front of the tower.
No idea. Looks like scales or scaffolding.
What purpose could that serve?
If we stay here, we'll never know.
Could I...
That
I was...
Yeah.
You...
my...
And you...
Yes, my father did everything he could to bring
we
us
do this
together.
smart?
I was young. I didn't have a clue what I wanted and what was important to me. In time, I just got used to Peter being around, and I thought that feeling must be love. So I married him. Christ, I was really just a stupid child.
Stupid child sounds like Halligan. Okay. Let's continue then. Buddy-duddy. Caution, danger. Punch in here. Okay.
The boards of the danger sign.
Now no one will know it's dangerous. This is a reliability. All right. Barring a pixel hunt, I think this is probably everything on this screen.
The boards of the danger sign.
We have a nail. Can we use it with
I
a nail?
can't see any connection there.
Okay. Sure. It doesn't look like we can leave this area either. That's kind of interesting. It's not like we can go back to... I guess it makes sense, but can't go back to France anymore. Brent is the most hated adventure game protagonist. He's up there, for sure. He's certainly memorable, though. I'll give him that. Very memorable. Very memorable guy. Look at all the crap we're carrying around. This is so insane. This is so insane.
There's a rather strange building over there. Arched bridges. Must be ancient.
Okay, so we can try crossing here, it looks like.
Arched bridges. Must be ancient.
Okay, so we can head back to where we were just standing if we need to.
Arched bridges. Must be ancient.
So if I click on this, what happens? Nothing. All right, I guess I'll make a save here. What was the one I did? Midgar. That's what we were saving it as. Does the game allow me to save anymore? This could be a downside. I didn't. Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay. Let's see what happens if I just try going across. I didn't see anything down here to interact with, so I think it's just going in here. Gabriel Knight without any of the charm. Kind of. That's a good point. There is some awareness, I guess, from Gabe. I think nothing beats Gabe too, though. Like the absurd aloofness. Of Gabriel Knight 2. That version of Gabe is the best. Like, is he a complete moron, or is he just like playing it that way? Or oh, okay, Halligan, where'd you go, buddy? There you are.
Melanie?
Brent?
It's about that...
What is it?
How can we get to the rocky island?
The bridges don't look very inviting to me.
Yes, I can see what you mean.
As we stand on
A
one.
lot of them have cracks as well. It's probably too much of a risk. They will collapse one after the other.
But we can't just stay here and hope for a miracle either. We have to do something.
Okay.
We will find a way of getting over that.
I hope so, Brent.
We'll build the bridge out of these two. Oh, out of these two planks. All right. I have to make sure I'm not going too fast through some of these screens because there's a lot here. There's a lot going on.
Arched bridges must be ancient.
Like, there's nothing too obvious in my inventory where it's like, oh, I should use that with that. That would be good.
There's a rather strange building over there.
So I guess we need to get over here somehow. Do something psychopathic. Yeah, I mean, that has been the experience I've had. Looks like we just ran off screen. Okay. It's like, are we just running over there?
Arched bridges must be ancient.
Where did Melanie go? Is she still over here? Also, what is this pathing? All right, is there anything else to look at on this screen here? Flight of the Amazon Queen. Oh, yes. I think that one might already be on the wheel as a speed run. That's some good synergy. Is there anything else? I'm glad people are enjoying the first play stuff. That makes me happy. It's good to mix up the speedrunning. There's so many good adventure games out there. Can we put them back up? Is this a situation where it's like the like the picture frame?
Of course, it can't work like that. I can't see any connection there. That won't... No, I thought I'd rather think first, Brent.
Why do we still have
now
this?
The bucket's hanging from the fishing rod.
Sundays are for wheel redemptions. Should I make a t-shirt for that? Three of them in there. Okay, we'll have to keep that in mind then. There'll be a lot of Amazon Queen runs at some point. Okay, I don't think there is anything else. And there's this,
Arched bridges.
which
Must
is
be
the
ancient.
same, I think, as this one.
Arched bridges.
Arched
Must be
bridges.
ancient.
Must be ancient.
Arched bridges. Arched bridges. As a rather strange build. Arched bridges must be ancient.
So all that appears to be kind of the same quote-unquote hitbox there. Easily the best adventure game in the last decade or so. That's good to hear. Yeah, I mean, the reality of me and playing video games is that I'm about like 15 years or more behind the curve. Like, the fact that I played Rosewater the same year it came out, like, is an anomaly. The fact that she is here and she's not moving back makes me think that maybe we need to do something with her. Like, do you want to hold these planks?
I'd rather think about it again.
How about...
The verses are very strange.
Oh, I didn't even look at this. The gate of the worlds. Between the bridges worthy lock, the wise men walketh to the clock. The way all through the 12 frame, I think that's frame, can only once no more be passed. Who does not find the hourglass falls in a stone grave deep and vast. But who shrinks back from the power on the flame and taketh the paths will not have the gods to blame, and will sink well deeply down the past. They are very strange. I mean, do you have anything to say about that?
Nothing's happening.
Okay.
No way.
No way.
That's the Amulet of Transformation. I'd really like to know why it's called that.
You want the bucket?
Looks like that won't work.
Can't write an F without putting a line through it, right? It wasn't just me. I was like, hang on. I think that's an F.
The verses are very strange.
Is this supposed to be a hint? I might be taking this like a little bit too literally.
That doesn't work. The boards of the dangers. No, there's no, it won't, no, that will be, I don't believe it will work like that. I should think, looks like that won't, I should think that won't get me any further.
Because it doesn't look like I can go any further. It's like there's like a wall here, basically.
Melanie?
Brent?
It's about that conversation we had.
What is it, Brent? More questions? You're really curious.
Drifter. Yeah, Drifter might be on there, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh, and Archie has a demo one. Oh, let's go. I have not played the full version of the Drifter. I bought it the day it came out in anticipation of playing it. We'll have to see when we get there. That game looks like it's so good. The demo is so fun. I just love the style.
Can you see what's over there? On the rocky island?
You mean the tower?
No, I mean the thing in front of the tower.
No idea. Looks like scales or scaffolding.
What purpose could that serve?
If we stay here, we'll never know.
How could...
The bridge is...
Yes, I can... It's probably...
But we can't just stay...
What? Do you...
If
Did...
I don't...
He only...
That...
Okay. So yeah, I think we've exhausted everything with her in terms of the conversation. So how do we get over there? How do we do it? I'm assuming that's the puzzle, right? Is like we need to get to this middle section somehow. It doesn't look like we can use anything with the gap itself. This punch in. So otherwise that X would go away, I think. Let me make sure too, I guess, that I really can't go back out to the map.
There's a rather strange building over there. There's a rather strange building over there.
Okay, so the building is a hitbox.
Arched bridges. Must be ancient.
We've clipped out of bounds, I think.
Arched bridges. Arched bridges. Must be ancient.
Ah. Hmm. And that's totally fair, Copper Dinosaur. This is I think very fairly a one and done for most people. I think that's very realistic. It's also got so many weird moments that I think it's very easy to forget what's even happening in this game. Watch others suffer at the hands of the druids.
Arched bridges. Must be ancient.
Must be ancient. It doesn't look like we can even leave at all on here. There's like, want there to be one more screen or something that we can go to. Let's do the old sweep one more time. That's to leave. That's to leave. That's the punch in for the boards, which I did not see anything there. Think that's clean. And this middle one here is to exit again. Stay cool under the pressure of the mysteriousness. It is ultimately very mysterious. This thing. Sweep, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Sweep your cursor. Sweep your cursor. Nothing else like... This game has been mean in the past, so... Just checking to see. But yeah, it seems like we've basically got 3 rooms now. Got this room. Got the one that's about to load in here, which is... I can't believe they made this room so far. What are we doing? And then we've got this room, where it does not appear... This is kind of a good way. I should start doing this when searching for interactable things at times, because it's very easy to see that X on and off. It looks like we just have other bridges that we can look at.
Arched bridges. Must be ancient. Arched. There's a rather strange building over there.
Did I just see something? I could have sworn that something just popped up. I wish there was a... like a Rosewater style accessibility menu. I know there won't be for Mystery of the Druids. But just like the same color cursor with a little dot at the end of it is sometimes not enough for me to notice. And also, I don't always see that this kind of like, this is like an eject symbol comes up, because again, it's in the same color scheme. So it's like I miss it very often. So that just goes to the punch in over there. This is maybe the most infuriating part of this game, is sometimes you don't actually know precisely what you're solving for. Like, we've got 3 enormous rooms. And the one thing that we did find in here were those 2 boards, and there was no explanation at all. It's just like, suddenly, here we go. What is this? Is this literally just 1 stone that got highlighted? Are you serious? Left and right click don't do anything. All right, inventory time. Sure. Look at this animation. Oh, we're just going to go over the top of it here. Oh my goodness. I just want to call out how awesome that was where he like, when he took it, I guess, out of his pocket, it just like expanded like, it's like a Pokemon coming out of a Pokeball. How do they fit in there? Who knows? Click. There's another hotspot here. Oh no, don't. Oh no. Is this for real? Is this just a copy paste puzzle from Monkey Island 2?
Hey, good heavens, that was close.
Oh my god! Are you okay?
Yes, I'm all right.
You've got a nerve, Brent Halligan! How dare you upset me like that? You could have got killed!
It's all right, Melanie. I'm still alive.
Don't you ever do that again, do you hear me?
Hey, all right, all right.
Wait, what? I'll be fine as he stands on like the thinnest 2x4, like very weathered board in between. Like, don't you ever do that again. Make those bricks fall somewhere else. This is incredible. What is happening with his model right now? I can't believe, like, obviously we've solved this puzzle, right? Like, we know what we're doing here, unless we die. Which would be cruel in a different way. But I can't believe they're making me click on each of these. It's like we get it. Okay, I can't. I take it that that is it. Okay.
Melanie? I made it! I'm on the other side!
No kidding. I just saw you.
Great, Brent! What's it like over there?
Interesting. There's a rather strange tower with some sort of scales in front of it. No idea what it's used for. Come here and see for yourself.
I can't, Brent! You've got both boards on your side!
Oh, damn. That's true.
Brent, how much do you weigh?
What?
How much do you weigh? Your weight!
About 160 pounds. Why do you want to know?
I'm much lighter than you. The bridge won't collapse when I use it. I'm coming over now.
Melanie, don't! Stop at once! The bridge will collapse!
Like that she doesn't actually get off the bridge as it starts to collapse. Very dense, yeah. Oh, amazing. Amazing, amazing stuff. Let's oh, can I not save? There we go. Midgar 2. Save. Life insurance policy. Actually, that reminds me. Let me make a quick note that I need to update that there's some recent redemptions that I need to do. There we go. I'll do that on a break. Speaking of breaks, maybe take one to give a Bonnie treat here. So we've got one in from Shadow Cloud. And I think that is the lone treat. Let me see if I can get the dog. Yeah, she was ready. She's like, lay it on me. There we go. Little Bonnie action for you over here. Here you go, Bon. Working with these smaller treats today only because they're good for Toby's diet. Bonnie likes them too. Get a couple scritchies here for good measure. Oh, we got a yawn. Oh, yeah. Powerful yawn. There we go. Down she goes. All right, let's see if I can get one for Toby as well. Again, I'm going to have to do the toss. He's being a bit bashful as usual today. Let's see if I can maybe do this. Whoa, there he is. We're going to do a little toss. Here you go, Tobe. Ready? There he goes. Does not want to be on camera. He's working it out, though. All right. We're back. Does not like being on camera, I don't think. But he does like the treat, so he's like watching from around the corner. Bonnie, you're just in the middle of everything. She's like, this is what we do. We just hang here and get treats. All right. Thank you for the Bonnie treats. All right, back to the game. Let's see here. We've got a lot of new things to figure out. So this bucket has got a box. This could all be related. The tower. We can turn around, it looks like. Okay, well, I guess let's start looking at stuff.
Really strange, this building. Really strange, this building. The door is completely flat. No handle, no lock, nothing. The door is completely flat. No handle, no lock, nothing.
I like must have misheard it because I think I was thinking in my head like it's like a little tower or a turret or something. And I was like, that is absolutely not flat. That the door, I guess, is. Okay.
That looks like scales. But what are they used for?
Probably opening the door, right?
That looks like scales. But what are they used for?
What do I do with it? Something over here is setting this off, right? Maybe I'm hitting this. So what do we do here?
The door is completely flat.
Okay,
No
so that's the
handle,
right
no
click
lock,
as well. Left click
nothing.
and right click.
Okay, here we are. What shall we do now?
I'd say we have to get into the tower.
Of course. We can't get back anyway.
We can't get back? Why not?
The bridge has collapsed. And it collapsed because of your little stunt.
Oh. You're right, Brent. We can't get back. We're stuck here.
Your little stunt. Why does he have to be such a jerk? If anything, she's just like, you know, you could have just walked across it.
Got any ideas?
No. What about you?
I wouldn't have to ask if I had.
Good writing.
Okay, let's have a look around.
It's definitely very helpful.
Really strange, this building. That looks like scales. But what are they used for?
Da-da-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo.
There's a wheel up there.
Was it a wheel within a wheel?
Really, it seems to be part of some sort of bigger mechanism.
Okay, so that is separate. Left click does nothing? Yeah, left click does nothing on it. Okay. Let's have a look over here. Destiny. It was foretold. All right, I don't see a single thing to interact with over here. I don't know if this is maybe just for later, or it's supposed to look grand somehow. Like, look at this chasm. As if the sign that said danger and caution that you just used to solve the puzzle didn't drive it home enough. Okay. Okay. Let's begin.
That won't help either.
Something's got to go in there, right? We need to weigh that sucker down somehow. Apple juice, pretty heavy.
Won't work like that.
No? Okay. I mean, this isn't something stupid like, hey, let's just get the door open like this,
No
right?
way. That won't help either.
Because we've seen that happen before.
No way.
Unfortunately. Like, and this could do it.
I don't want that. Of course, it can't work like that.
Yeah, the salt, of course.
Of course, it can't work like that. I can't do that.
This could be a two-person puzzle. That'd be kind of cool.
I can't do that.
Like, give something to Melanie.
That doesn't work. That won't help either. I can't do that.
You know what? We can't, like, scale the tower, can we? Like, to go get the wheel?
There's a wheel up there. Really?
Four.
That looks like scales. But what are they used for? That looks like scale. That looks like scales.
Sometimes you
But
can't
what are they
tell
used
if there's
for?
like a... We were talking about wheel within a wheel, a hitbox within a hitbox.
That doesn't work.
Maybe we have to refer to this.
The verses are very strange.
It seems like this is more related to how to get back in time rather than to... Okay, that worked. A very heavy necklace, huh?
That's the Amulet of Transformation. I'd really like to know why it's called that.
Solid gold. Okay, well, I guess that's that.
That's too dangerous.
Okay, we'll send her in there.
Okay, here we are. What shall
It's
we
too
do
dangerous
now?
for us.
I'd say we have to get into the tower.
Can we climb up? Go get the wheel? Oh, hang on. Maybe we have to prop this open somehow. So, okay. I love how conveniently shaped this board is. It's been really good for us. Step aside, crowbar. Okay, of course. How is this not more dangerous, by the way? That does not make sense. Okay, well... This is certainly a room.
The arrow slits are exactly in the direction of the bridges. It was possible to defend this building perfectly. The arrow slits are exactly in the direction of the bridges. It was possible to defend this building perfectly.
Okay. So there's no other exit. Each of these little circles appears to be an interactable thing. We cannot even speak to Melanie. We can exit.
If I do that, the door will close. And how are we going to get out of here again?
How are you going to get off this island? It's effectively an island now.
Elaborate floor ornaments. Weren't there similar symbols in Sinclair's house? Weren't there similar symbols in Sinclair's house?
There were.
Weren't there similar symbols in... Weren't there
where'd he go?
symbols in... The arrow slits are exactly in the direction of the bridges. It was possible to defend this building perfect. Another tub, empty again.
Empty tub.
It would have surprised me if it had worked like that.
I mean, it surprised me when it did work. Moments ago. I don't know. Is the line separate?
Elaborate floor ornaments. I just don't get why the tub was screwed to the metal bar.
Well,
I just don't. I just don't.
Okay,
get
so there are
why
two
the
different
tub was
hitboxes in
screwed to
here.
the metal bar. No way. I can't see any connection there. No, better not.
I can't do anything with...
What elaborate floor ornaments?
So it seems like these are just giant circles that we can interact with. In this, we've got the bucket, as well as the wire, rope, whatever this might be.
Not a good idea.
All right. Suit yourself. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't... Oh, wait, hang on.
That would be stupid. I just don't get why the tub was screwed to the metal bar.
So this is... The hitbox is really far to the
That won't
right.
get me any further.
Okay. See this?
No way. I should think about it again. Another tub, empty again.
All right. What could a tub in a tub? Wheel within a wheel.
Of course. It can't work like that.
We can't like climb out of here or something, right? I can leave. Doesn't look like we can put this back in again. Okay. No chance we're locking Melanie in there.
It seems to be part of some sort of bigger mechanism.
Why would it let us come back out here? Oh, she's still here.
Okay, here we are. What shall we do now?
I'd say we have to get into the tower.
Oops. Okay. Okay. Close enough, you know what I mean?
Another tub, empty again.
Another tub.
I don't want that. I should think about it again.
Alright, we should probably just make sure that we can't... Oh, we can interact
I should
with
think
this
up something else.
as well.
I should think up something else.
Like, do we need to put something like partway inside and outside?
That's futile as well. No, I would only scratch everything. No, I would only scratch it. No, I would only scratch everything. That's futile as well. Of course, it can't work. Not a good idea. That would be stupid.
Rude. Very rude.
The verses are very strange.
All the way through the 12th frame, can only once no more be passed. Who does not find the hourglass falls into a stone grave deep and vast. The hourglass. But who shrinks back from the power of the flame and taketh paths with paths. You're just supposed to walk around in a circle here. We're walking the clock here. Yeah, it is kind of insane where it's like, that would be stupid. As if using a picture frame to get a nail out of the wall wasn't maybe the worst puzzle I've ever seen in my life.
Another tub, empty again.
Hey, Weird Proc, welcome in.
Another tub, empty again.
See, nothing with left click is working right now. So this is suggesting a little bit that we need
That would be stupid. Of course. That doesn't work. I don't want that. Looks like that won't work. Think first, Brent. No, not a chance.
There's nothing else over here, right?
I just don't get why the tub was screwed to the metal bar.
Last puzzle in this. Oh, there's a punch in here. How did we get to that? I could have sworn that was not there previously. Okay.
This is empty. This is empty. These are heavy chains. These are heavy chains. These are heavy chains. This is empty.
Heavy weighs the chains. Okay, left click just unscrews them. Are we just doing this with our fingers? We're probably using the picture frame for sure. Okay.
A hook. It's got a hole for a screw. A screw.
Okay. Okay.
Hooks. The tub could be unhooked.
Can we lift it up then?
This is empty.
Do we need another bucket? Is that what we're getting here?
Hooks. The tub could be unhooked. This is empty. These are heavy chains. They can probably hold heavy weights. I should think about it again. That would be stupid. They would have surprised me. It won't work like that.
I love when the game just actively insults you while you're trying to figure out a puzzle. I love that. More games should do that.
It'll certainly not fit in there. It'll certainly not fit in there. That won't get me any further.
Okay, it seems like we can do more on that other screen, but I'm gonna just goof around in here and see if there's something we can do with
I'd
this.
rather think about it again. That won't help either. I can't see any connection there. It'll certainly not fit in there. It'll certainly not fit in. It'll certainly not fit in there. It'll certainly not fit in there.
Okay. Is there anything it will fit into on our inventory? Dear God, there's more.
I don't want that.
All right.
Really strange, this building.
Really strange. We must have to do something else, I guess, here on this screen. Left click is not giving us anything.
No, I'd rather think about it again.
This probably has a really silly mechanic or something of like, you need to twist it around, and that's how you do it. Oh, oh, what are you?
These are heavy chains. They can probably hold heavy weights.
Is this the chain that was here?
These are heavy chains. These are heavy chains. They can probably hold heavy weights.
Wait, put this on the
It
chain?
won't work? No, not a chance. No way.
I mean, this is not
Hooks.
supposed to
The
be
tub
here.
Could, hooks. The tub could be unhooked.
God, this makes it more difficult here because now we have to figure out, like, do I actually need to use this invisible hitbox, which is supposed to be here?
Hooks. The tub could be unhooked. I should think about it again. It would have surprised me if it had worked like that. This is empty. This is empty. Hooks. The tub could be. These are heavy chains. They can probably hold heavy weights.
Yeah, this is a good little tune. That has been one bright spot throughout most of this game, is that the music has been very charming.
Hooks. The tub could be unhooked.
I'll for sure be trying to track down the library music for the playlist, for sure.
A hook. A screw. A hook. It's got a hole for a screw. I'd rather think about it again. Think. It won't work like that. Looks like that. Not a good idea. It won't work. I can't. No, I don't. That would be stupid.
Trying to think of anything else that could
That would be
maybe
stupid.
work
That
with
won't.
it.
Of course, it won't. That's the bone from Epping Forest. Wrapped up just the way it should be. It won't work like that. I should think up something. Hooks. The tub could be unhooked.
So him saying the tub could be unhooked does suggest
These are heavy chains. They can probably hold heavy weights.
that, like, we're supposed to remove the bucket. That would be silly otherwise, I would think.
That looks like scales. But what are they used for? Nothing's happening. There's a wheel up there. I should think up something else.
It's definitely a game. We'll give it that. We're definitely playing it. What? What?
Hey, look at that. This building is really something. An hourglass.
What? Did we just kick the... Hang on, what? Can I get an angle on what just happened here? So okay, we must have kicked the board out from under that. What I did was I just left-clicked on the board, and then there were two boards. So that's why I was like, I wonder what we're doing. And then now we're here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So that's a punch in here. We kick the bucket. So we can do something with that. That looks like this will fit. Like, it kind of looks like a square, right? Kind of like the back end of that. But it doesn't look like that's even giving us anything. Okay. We'll come back to that, I guess. Is it different on each side? It is. So this is open.
A screw.
I guess, let me save again here. Because, who knows? It seems like we do need to put something in there, but... So we get a different look at this as we go around. This is very much something where it's like, maybe the solution's obvious, but like you have to be in the correct position for it to happen. Yeah, it's in the... something about this is in there. For sure. I'm guessing that we need to, like, release the sand into the bottom portion of this. And to do that, we need to somehow unscrew this. That's my best guess, because this looks like it's inviting us to do something to unscrew it, right? Like, that looks like we need something flat. If it's this, I would just turn the stream off. I'd be like, we're good. Oh, that's pretty close, though. The one pair of scissors in all of the UK. Okay.
A screw. A screw.
So we've got 2 screws now.
A screw.
Do we need to swap screws? All right, with that screw out, we can probably put this in, right? Golly.
Hey! Oh my God, Brent!
Are we dead? Slow-mo. "12 hours after this conversation, they were deemed dead." Oh no. That is certainly one way to get off the ground, Brent.
We haven't moved even a single inch from where we started out, have we?
Look, the bridge is a hole again.
If you ask me, the bridges are still whole. We've landed in a time when this whole place was still completely intact. We've traveled back in time.
Do you really think so?
Uh-oh, here comes company.
Oh no.
They look like soldiers.
Don't panic. Let's find out what they want.
What? That's what they did? I also really enjoyed the fact that they had their, like, daggers, like, as part of their suit, like it was drawn on. Wouldn't want to animate that.
I must have fainted. Where are we now? Brent? Brent, are you there? Nothing. Damn, where am I? Looks like a kitchen.
I'll play the kitchen music. Hit me with that kitchen music. That kitchen sting. Incredible. I also loved the switch from the cutscene over to, like, the actual thing here. So good. This game rules. Can I get a save in here? Can we... Well, you're seeing the same thing I am here, where I cannot see the save thing. Weird. Okay, well, we'll just go without saving. I guess. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. The Holy Grail. Yeah, the running where it just keeps resetting. Perfectly legitimate reaction to seeing Brent for the first time. Just a run punch. What is this?
A book full of medieval recipes.
We'll be having that. Boop.
Storage barrels. They're empty. Storage barrels. They're empty.
Yeah, I know that you normally don't see it, but I know it has shown today. But the problem is that you're now seeing what I'm seeing, which is nothing. There is no There is no save thing anymore. Weird. So, yeah, we're in too deep now. Another scale. What's in this recipe book here,
That can't work. The medieval book of recipes. Let's see what it says.
Yeah, it never crashes. To make a good drink, to make plum jam, to make strong sleeping drink, to make a drink of applin. We already know how to do the apple drink. To make mead, to make a pate of fish thing. All right, let's get the old notebook out here in case we need to write something down. Yeah, we basically have to finish it. I don't know if we will finish it today. That's the scary part. Pen. Where did I put the pen? Do this treat that just came in here too. Maybe it's something to do with this room. If we can get out of this room, that'll be the goal. Oh, I brought the camera down and Toby just went running. All right, we'll put the treats on hold until they're feeling a little bit more into it. That's totally fair, Copper Dragon. Oh, there's Bonnie. You want a treat? Yeah? Okay. Let's do some treats. Toby, you want some too? Come on. Come here. In truth, my notes are just like the Diary of a Madman from Dreamweb. It's just me descending into madness. All right. Thank you very much, Commander Rob, for the treats. There you go, Bon. Toby is MIA right now. He saw the camera go out, and I think he literally ran into a completely different room. He's like, I don't want anything to do with any of these. Want a couple more, Bon? There we go. All right. Thank you for the treats. Let us return to crazed gaming. All right. All right. What's the good drink? To make a good drink, take 3 measures of wine. Oh, this is terrible. And add honey and 2 ounces of green herbs. Make a... Oh no, this is gonna be a mess. Make a fire under the pot when the mixture cooketh. Add 3 ounces of sugar and stir for an hour. Let that cool, and bring in a wine jug. Fun. Oh, this is gonna be a doozy of a puzzle, isn't it? Cool.
Storage barrels. They're empty. Storage barrels. They're empty. Storage barrels. They're empty.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry too much about that until we know what to make.
Cast iron pans hanging on that wall.
Okay, do we want one? Good weapon. We're back in time. I imagine we want to arm ourselves. Cast iron. Heavy but effective. Okay, punching down here. Okay, I don't think we can pick any of the cutlery up. What do we have here? A bowl?
That's a wooden bowl.
Okay, wooden bowl. Sure, we'll get some nails out of the wall with that. Yeah, is this a different punch-in? Yes.
These jugs smell good. There must be herbs or spices in them. These jugs smell good. There must be herbs or spices in them.
Do any of these open? Okay, that's a thing, 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 that's a thing. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff from the wall here. Okay, golly, these all gonna look the same.
A weed, or maybe a herb. It smells of menthol. Dried leaves. I don't know which plant they come from. This herb smells of cinnamon. Those leaves are sort of fleshy. Maybe they come from a herbaceous plant. That smells of aniseed. This weed feels strange. Almost like a sponge.
We have to make a, I don't know, a magical root beer.
A large cauldron. There's some liquid in it. I'd say this is water.
Okay, water. Cool. All right, water's good. Can we try saving? No? Okay. What's out here? Can I think I might have just saved. Can we load? No. I think I might have just saved. It looked like I found the spot where you can type in the name of the game, and so I just wrote in test game. Maybe we'll see if that saved or not.
Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
Okay, so we can go to the left. We can continue to go out to this way and talk to these folks.
Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
Is there anything else? Gotta make sure we're checking.
Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
Check everything.
Weapons.
We grab one? No one will
I
be
can't
bothered
take
by
one
that.
of these. They'd kill me on the spot.
Well, not if you had a weapon.
These lads seem to be pretty violent.
I mean, these are, what, extras from King's Quest 8? I'd be pretty upset
What
too.
have we here then? Look, John. The Danish hall's woken up.
Okay.
Who are you?
We are King Ethelred's soldiers. We protect his kingdom from scum like you.
What have you done to Brent?
Do you hear that, John? She wants to know what you did to the lad that was with her. Oh, the hussie's worried about him. You must like him a lot, eh? John, what did you do to the poor man?
I just chopped off his ears. He still don't look bad, though.
What? You monsters!
Now. John's in a good mood today. He always jokes around when he's in a mood like that. Your friend's unarmed, for the moment, anyway.
What are you going to do to him?
Unless he tells us what day your king's planning to start his invasion, he won't be feeling too good.
And he'll lose a few more body parts than just his ears. Depend on it.
Okay. Unclear if he has ears or not at this point, I think. Simon, now this game. It's yeah, it's to be clear, this is just, I did not know. We are just playing some games. Good gravy. He never listens anyway, good point.
Where have you taken Brent?
You'd like to know that, wouldn't you? Don't worry. Your friend's in good hands.
That's good.
I'm sure he won't be too bored. The rats will keep him company.
The rats will keep him company.
Hey, you! Stop parroting every word I say, you fool.
Don't you call me a fool.
Very well.
The comedic stylings of Mystery of the Druids.
Our king?
Yes, your king. The arch enemy of the English kingdom.
What invasion, damn it? I know nothing of an invasion, and neither does Brent.
You know very well what I'm talking about. The next Danish invasion. But I promise you this. This time, King Ethelred will be ready. We will slaughter you the moment you set foot on English soil.
Listen to me. I am Dr. Melanie Turner from... Oh, that would probably be too complicated for you, I suppose.
Complicated? What kind of a word do you call that then? Stop talking Danish to me, girl.
I'm English.
Of course. And that's why you're speaking Danish to me, is it?
Danish? Whatever gave you that idea?
Save your breath, woman! This isn't the first time we found Danish spies around here. And that ridiculous, childish disguise of yours isn't gonna help you either.
Yes, I suppose I must look strange to you, but I can explain.
There's no need for that. We know all about you. Your king's preparing for another invasion, and you're the spies of his vanguard. But I'm sure your strange friend will soon tell us what we need to know. Until then, you'll stay in here to keep us a little company.
Ah, company. And what exactly do you call company?
You'll soon find out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
If you dare touch me, I swear I'll scratch your eyes out.
And I swear that unless your friend tells us the truth about what you two are doing here, you will die, both of you.
Well, that seems like a nice guy. Their TARDIS mechanic. Drunk or genuinely recording these, enjoying recording it. Why not both? You know, could be both. Oh, hey, Anishiwa, welcome in. Nice joke. Yeah, that is. I'll be ready. Ready.
We're looking for a druid order.
Druids? That proves it. You're conspiring with British heathens against our king. But you may depend upon it that King Ethelred's revenge will be terrible.
But you must let us go. You've no idea how important this is.
Important? For your war, I suppose. Do you take me for a fool? Forget it, hussy. You two are staying right here with us. Now stop your grumbling. Get in the kitchen, Danish woman. Tidy up and get us something to drink.
Oh, just leave me alone, you bastards.
Anything
What are
different
you
with this guy?
staring at me for? Never seen a woman before?
What she mean, Thomas?
She means you're a fool, John. Now what is it? Where are drinks, damn it?
I couldn't find any wine or meat in the kitchen.
What? John, you numbskull. I thought I told you to go to the market and buy some provisions.
Why me, blast it? Let her go, the lazy so-and-so.
Do you want her to escape? What a fool you are.
Don't call me a fool.
Then don't be a fool. Then I won't call you one.
I said, don't call me a fool.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
What do you want me to get you?
I don't care. Damn it. Think of something. Bring us something to drink. Bring us tea. We'll go and buy some provisions when we've finished interrogating your friend.
When'll that be? I'm hungry.
John, just shut up, will ya?
I could offer you something other than tea.
Oh? What's that?
I could go and buy you some wine.
Planning to escape, are ya? Forget it! Get back to your kitchen and get us something to drink! We're thirsty! Bring us some Oh, yes?
Right, that's the other thing.
A love potion by my own recipe.
Oh? Well, that doesn't sound too bad. Perhaps you're not so much of a cow as I thought you were.
Perhaps. To be honest, I've always had a soft spot for men who know what they want.
Hey, I like that. Why don't you just come a little closer?
All right.
What'd you make of that, John? The girl's quite tame, really.
What wonderful equipment you have, soldier.
Yes, isn't it just? And it's all been christened with the blood of my enemies. Take a good look, if you like, and then bring me that potion you were talking about.
You'll have to be patient. I must brew it first.
Good gravy, huh?
Well, how's my...
I'll bring...
Okay, so we're in it now. Can't leave, right?
Hey! Stop! You've no business going down there. Do you hear?
Somebody wrote this. They sure did. They sure did. All right. So, love potion, yes?
The medieval...
Sleeping drink, I guess, is the one we gotta do. To make a strong sleeping drink. All right, so we have 2 ounces cinnamon. Ounce of the golden. Two of the green fram. Green fram. From an ounce and an ounce. That hot drink maketh thee sleep good. Okay.
This weed feels strange. That smells of anise. Those leaves are sort of flesh. This herb, dried leaves. A weed. Or maybe a herb. It smells of menthol.
Okay, so 2 ounces cinnamon.
This herb smells of cinnamon.
Let's go.
No, better not.
Sorry?
Not a good idea.
Okay. Bowl?
Dried. This herb smells of... The bowl is still empty. I can't prepare anything with the herbs like that.
Okay. Okay, do we need to get, like, is this like a mortar and pestle situation? Okay.
These jugs smell good. There must be herbs or spices in them. These are just some old books.
Okay, can't pick them
These
up.
are just some old books.
Some old books. We got some old books. I guess we need to weigh them out here.
This herb smells of... This is no good. The second scale's missing.
Oh my goodness gracious, really? Does this go here?
This is no good. This is no good. The second pair of scales. They're broken.
Okay, it's all good. We're gonna figure this out. It's all good. This is fine. So there's no other, it doesn't appear that there's any other, like, vessels which we can,
I can't think of anything.
we can't put...
John! Celebrations are due! Our pay has arrived! 10 pieces of silver for each of us. 10 nice, polished pieces of silver at 1 ounce each. You again. What do you want now? I told you to hurry up and serve us.
There's something I need to ask you, and something I'd like to make clear.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I guess if we get one of these pieces of silver, was it? We know what 1 ounce is?
Point 1, I'm not a whore. Point 2, I'm not Danish.
Do you hear that? She's got a sharp tongue in her head. If you're not Danish, what are you?
Well,
In God's...
yes, very.
And hold you...
Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
Are any of
Looks like there's
these
been a feast here recently.
selectable?
Well, hell.
It's. I'll. What are you. Never.
What?
She...
All right, nothing. Oh, goodness. Wait, there's another room over here, isn't there? Yes, I forgot.
I've always found pictures of wars revolting. I've always found pictures of wars revolting.
We'll just look at it then, I guess. Okay.
Looks like there's been a feast. Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
What is this one?
I've always found pictures of wars revolting. I might have guessed. The door's locked. I might have guessed. The door's locked.
What is the purpose of this screen?
Ugh, a spittoon. Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
Oh well, back to Druids. Yeah, Four Last Things actually was a pretty fun game. Agreed. Alright.
I might have guessed. The door's locked. I've always found pictures of wars revolting.
Why do we have these punch-ins? We had a couple. Somebody had somebody mock up some tapestries, so we just tossed them in there.
Looks like there's been a feast here recently. I can't do that. I should try and think of something else.
Can't exit that way. All right. Is that this game? Hang on. Is this the same one as up here? Yes. Okay. Let me make sure that I'm not missing another punch in. That one we're aware of, and this one we're aware of. Cast iron pans are unusable. The bucket is also nothing, but
This herb smells of cinnamon. A large cauldron. There's some liquid in it.
okay, we can use the bowl with the cauldron. She has a plate, but that's fine. Okay.
Those leaves are sort of flesh. This herb smells of cinnamon. Not a good idea.
Not a good idea. Okay.
This is no good. It won't work. This is no. Oh, Melanie, that won't work. Pair of scales. They're broken. This is no good. The second scale's missing. Pair of scales. They're broken. This herb smells of cinnamon. That's futile as well.
That's futile. Yeah, bowl of hot water in the pocket. Totally. DRK meant this. Yeah, just adventure game things, you know. You know how it is.
That's futile. I won't.
I mean, do you want the bowl of hot
Here
water?
you are, gentlemen.
What's this? Water? Is this meant to be a joke? Bring us something else. Quickly!
Quickly.
Here you are, gentlemen.
What's this? Water? Is this meant to be a joke? Bring us something else. Quickly!
Okay, so apparently...
It won't work like that. That can't work.
not really
That's
usable
futile
here.
as well.
What in tarnation, right? So we can't use the bowl to fix that.
This herb smells... This is no good. The second scale's missing.
So the second scale is missing. Normally I would say, I guess we need to, you know, fix that. But because it's Mystery of the Druids, you know, perhaps not. Has that been clickable the whole time, that thing in the corner?
A scale made of copper.
Why would they do that? Okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna get upset about it. All right.
This herb smells of cinnamon. I'd need a weight to use these scales.
Okay.
The water in the bowl is absolutely... I'd need a weight to use these scales.
Need to wait.
Well, my little dove, how's my potion getting on?
It's nearly ready. I'll bring it along in a minute. If only I could get at that knife somehow. Looks like there's been a feast. Looks like there's been a feast here recently. Weapons.
All right, so we need to wait. They made that, like, a claim that there's, like, oh, there's... This money is
Well,
exactly 1
My
ounce.
little dove.
But it doesn't look like I can...
Looks like there's...
Well,
What are you Never seen...
What?
she.
Oh, we flipped out.
Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
Looks like
There's been a feast here recently.
a feast here recently.
I've always found... I might have guessed. The door's locked. Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
All right. Is there a hitbox that I'm missing? Like, would be great if I could, like, pickpocket this thing, but maybe I'm getting... Maybe the idea is I find something else that's silver?
These lads seem to be pretty violent. These lads seem to be pretty violent.
These lads.
There are a lot of cast iron pans hanging.
I mean, is this...
Storage barrels. They're empty. I'd say this is water.
Or the book and the
That
cauldron.
doesn't work. Pity.
Boy, this is a really, like... It's I really don't like puzzles like this where they kind of, like, tell you exactly what you need to do, but, like, the part that makes it difficult is understanding, like... like, how does one, like, go about getting some of these things?
I can't take one of these. I can't take one of these. They'd kill me on the spot.
Well,
That's futile as well. Here you are, gentlemen.
what's this? Is this bring?
That's gonna be
Here
the
you
same
are,
thing.
What is bring?
Melanie is gone and she's back and she's gone. Where is Melanie? Yeah, for real. Cast iron's no joke. It's very heavy duty.
Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
So worried that I'm like just missing a silly little hitbox somewhere.
I might have guessed. I might have guessed. I might have guessed. The door's locked.
She might have guessed the door was locked. Buddy, 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 doo. All right, this is a really weird, annoying situation. All right, let's think. We can't talk to these guys any further.
Well, how?
I'll...
Like, is there anything even...
I can't take one of these. They'd kill me on the spot.
Hey! You've no... Well, how?
Well...
That's futile as well. Would that really be clever?
I don't think this game has any right to claim what's clever or not anymore.
I'd need a weight to use these scales. I can't think of anything. Not a good idea.
Not a
Looks
good
as if that won't
idea.
work. I'd need a weight to use these scales.
Okay, water can go into bucket, random bucket on floor. It also phase through bowl.
Those leaves are sort of... This herb smells of cinnamon. This herb smells of cinnamon.
Is this just like a bin, basically? So if we mess up, we have to dump it in here, I take it? Okay.
I'd need a weight to use these scales. It won't work like that, I don't think.
Well, how...
I was hoping that we could speak to them further about this silver thing, but...
What are you staring? Never seen a...
What?
She...
What are you...
What?
She... What?
I can't take one of these. They'd kill me on the spot.
The ring? Uh-oh. If it gets worse than this, that is a scary, scary thought. The ring, it's just ring. It's just the one ring.
I've always found pictures of wars.
Can't take one of these. Hey there, Enter 10 Show. Congrats on the humble streak. Let's go. Welcome in.
I can't think of anything reasonable today.
Yeah, you and me both.
The medieval book of recipes.
Is this something insane where it's like hidden in one of these other recipes, it's like to make a weight, do this. Oh yeah, that is a little bit crazy. Hang on, I'll release that one. Automod said no. Written by a non-native speaker, so it's got that vibe. Right, that makes sense. What's the good drink? Sugar. All right. Honey. Get some apples, skin them, cut the apples into pieces. Cold water, crimson herbar, wine, oat. Stir good. Okay. Yeah, it takes 6 weeks. What about this one? 3 fish and skin them, cut them, set in a pan, cook the fish till they are good. All right, that was very unhelpful, unfortunately. 2 ounces of crimson. Oh. I think I read that initially as cinnamon. But it's take 2 ounces of the crimson. It's 3? 2 ounce of the golden. Crimson. Ounce and ounce. Oh, this is insane. Adventure gaming. Searching for a
I
weight.
might have guessed. The door's locked.
As if we didn't have enough issues with scaling in this game. We have to fix the scale now. Solution here is very simple, stupid. I mean, that's kind of what I'm expecting. Maybe the book weighs an
I'd
ounce.
need a weight to use these. I don't think it'll work like that.
It's interesting that,
I would have been surprised if it had worked like that.
okay, is this a different hitbox?
I'd better think about it again. It won't work like that.
Scoop it, dupe it.
That doesn't work. That doesn't. There's no point in that. It won't work like that, I don't think. That can't work. It won't work like that.
It's interesting that these are clickable. The ones on the other screen are not.
That's futile as well. Oh, Melanie, that won't
Melanie.
work.
Oh, Melanie. Maybe it does do this.
I would.
This way.
Oh, Melanie, that
Beep,
won't
boop, beep,
work.
boop, beep, boop. Yeah, do 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 do.
Oh, Melanie, that
Oh,
won't work.
Melanie. Are there any other hotspots in here? I don't think so. What is this? You see this? What is this? What is this thing that's like falling apart on a loop? It's not clickable. It's like dust or something. Can't use the bowl with it. This must just be a make it look cool, I guess. Alright, did I click everything here?
These jugs smell. These jugs smell good. There must be herbs or These jugs smell good. There must be herbs or spices in them.
Herbs and spices.
There's no. I don't. That I should. No. That. Would that. There's that. No. That won't get me any further. That. No. That. It's. No. Wouldn't. That. I won't. The bowl is still empty. I can't prepare anything with the herbs like that.
Okay, so bowl is no longer
The
empty.
water in the bowl is absolutely clear. I should try and think of... I don't think... I should... That's few... No, I can't do that. It won't work like... I'd need a weight to use these scales. It's luck... No. I can't think of any... The water in the bowl is absolutely clear. I'd need a weight to use these scales. I'd need a weight to use these scales. I'd need a weight to use these... The medieval book of recipes. Let's see what it says. The medieval book of recipes.
Only this one is usable, which is interesting.
I'd need a weight to use these scales. I'd need a weight to use the... I'd need a weight to use these scales.
We must have to use them because we've gone ahead and fixed the dang thing.
Storage barrels. They're empty. I don't want that. I should try and think of something else.
Why can we do
I
this?
don't think it'll work like that. Looks as I should concentrate. There's no... I don't want that. I should try and think of something else. That doesn't help either.
Okay, what haven't we done here?
I don't want that. That doesn't work. I don't want that. I'd say a large cauldron. There's some liquid in it.
So there's water. There's water in there. So now we have water
in the
in
bowl
here.
is absolutely clear. I won't get anywhere that way. Here you are, gentlemen.
What's this? Water? Is this meant to be a joke? Bring us something else. Quickly!
I should try and think of something else. It won't work like... I don't think it'll work like that. Oh, Melanie, that won't work. It won't work like that, I don't think. That would... I would have been surprised if Oh, Melanie.
Why do we have these puncheons? It makes no sense to me.
Ugh, a spittoon. That doesn't help. That. Oh, I can't. Oh, Melanie. No, it's lucky nobody. Ugh, a spittoon. No, better not. I won't get anywhere that way. I would have been surprised if it had worked like that. I should try and think of something else. I might have guessed. The door's locked. I might have guessed. The door's locked. I've always found it won't work like that. I don't think it'll work like that. That smells the war. This weed feels strange. Almost. I won't get anywhere that way.
Like a sponge,
This
huh?
weed feels strange. Almost like a sponge. This weed, that smells of anise. Those leaves are sort of fleshy. Maybe I should try and think of something else. It won't work like that. Dried leaves, a weed, or maybe a... This weed feels strange. Almost like a sponge. Would that really be clever?
Like a sponge.
Oh, Melanie, it won't work like... I'd need a weight to use these scales. I'd need a weight.
Yeah, I thought so too, but like we're completely out of dialogue options for that. So I don't and I think I've used everything with them that I'm currently holding. Empty bowl will be
Lucky
nothing.
nobody saw that. I should concentrate. No, not a chance. It's lucky nobody saw that. Looks as if that won't work. It won't work like that, That won't get me any further. I would have been surprised if it had worked like that.
It's a tough one. I was like wondering if you could get them to insult each other a little bit more. And then like they get up and storm out or something and they wait outside, or one of them leaves but drops like a piece of silver or something, and then it's like, oh, okay. But again, these are things that make sense. Which is tough.
I don't want that.
Tough in this game. Color blindness thing going on? Possibly. Possibly. I mean, all of these look the same, basically, to me. They're different shapes.
This weed feels... That smells of aniseed. It won't work like that. This weed feels strange. Those leaves are sort of fleshy. No, not a chance. If only I could get at that knife somehow.
Hang on, maybe we can, like, use it to cut
I
open
would have
something?
been surprised if it had worked like that. This herbs, those leaves are sort of fleshy. That doesn't... I don't want that.
Can we use
That's futile as well.
things with the knife here?
No, not a chance. That's futile as well. It's lucky nobody saw that. That can't work. It's lucky nobody saw that.
Good old-fashioned
can't do
dumb
that.
puzzle.
There's no point in that. That can't... No, not a chance.
It's the book, right? That book
I'd
shouldn't
better
work.
think
but-
about it again. Looks like there's been a feast. If only I could get at that knife somehow.
It's interesting because there's that knife there, and I'm assuming actually that this is maybe the same knife now that I'm kind of thinking about
Looks
it.
like there's been a feast here recently.
So I think I've clicked on everything in here. I think. I'm assuming I've got to be missing a gonna be missing an item.
Looks like there's been a feast here recently. Looks like there's been a feast here recently. These lads seem to be pretty violent. There's a leather pouch hanging from that chair.
Oh my goodness. Is that it? Okay. 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 Yeah, that's mean. That's very mean. That's pretty basically blending in with the floor for me. Okay, that's fine. We got there. We got there. Let's go. All right, so we kind of know what the puzzle is here, right? That's 1 ounce. And according to what we need 2 ounces of crimson, 1 ounce golden, and then 2 of green from 1 and 1 or something along those lines. Crimson.
Those leaves are sort of... This herb smells of cinnamon.
Isn't cinnamon reddish? That's good enough, right? Try it out and see what happens.
Right. That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb.
Okay, so we need... Okay, I'm going off of crimson being cinnamon. If cinnamon is not red, chat, you're allowed to let me know, because that's
Right.
something I wouldn't know.
That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb.
Okay, so we have 2 ounces of cinnamon.
This herb smells of cinnamon. This herb smells of cinnamon.
Room is all brown, yeah.
This weed makes the water turn red.
Okay, we're good. That's correct then. So that's 2 of the crimson.
This weed makes the water turn red.
So now we need to figure out which one is the golden.
Dried leaves. I don't know what this herb smells of. Dried a weed. Or maybe those leaves are... That smells of... And this weed feels strange. Almost like a sponge.
I mean, this is the
Dried
most
leaves.
golden looking one to
I don't
me.
know which plant they come from.
One of the golden. I guess I could probably dump out the cinnamon and see what color
Right.
it comes here.
That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb.
I actually am going to do that, because then we'll know.
This weed, that smells of aniseed.
We know the cinnamon is correct. So presumably, if I understand how this works, I can refill this up. It's clear water. We'll stick the dried leaves in, like the newly...
Dried leaves.
Yeah, these
Now
ones
the
here.
water is completely yellow.
Okay, if we're going to go yellow as golden, that works enough for me. Okay, beautiful. This is working. And then we need green now. Unfortunately, all of these are pretty green to me. But one of them's got to be greener than the other one, right? Yeah, blue whale and yellowbeard's baby. I left my ID in my other pants.
This weed feels strange. That smells of... Those leaves are sort of fleshy. This herb... Dried a weed. Or maybe a herb.
Okay, what about this one?
It smells of menthol. A weed. Or maybe a herb. It smells of menthol.
So we're looking for
Right.
green.
That's exactly 1 ounce. I'd better think about it again. The weed turned the water whitish. Looks almost like milk.
Okay, that's not what we want. So we're
Weed,
crossing the
or maybe
menthol
a
one
herb.
out.
It smells of menthol.
I feel like a more modern version of this puzzle would have this probably be close to like that Lamplight City puzzle, kind of similar to this, but you have everything on one screen, so you don't need to zip out of 2 different ones and run around like a crazy person. Okay, so we've decided it's
A
not this
weed.
one.
Dried leaves.
No, that
This
one.
herb smells... Those leaves are sort of fleshy.
All right, let's try the fleshy
Maybe
ones.
they come from a herbaceous plant.
Very herbaceous.
Right. That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb. This weed made the colour of the water change to a light brown. This weed made the...
Okay, this one we are not going to use. Trial and error, baby. Let's go. Just marking down my my notes here. We've got cinnamon and then whatever that dried leaf is.
Those leaves are sort... That smells of aniseed.
I mean, we could try this one. feel like this won't make it green.
Right.
Is it related to star
exactly.
anise?
The weed has made the water blue.
Blue. Okay. Must be, then. Okay, so I guess we've kind of determined that it is
This weed feels
the
strange,
sponge one.
almost like a sponge.
Sponge is a go-to, then. Okay, let's do the first part. Do I need to pay attention probably to the heat as well?
Medieval book of...
Aye. Yep, so those go in right away. 2 ounces of the green fram, and... that goes by so fast. Ounce and an ounce hot drink. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to hope that it remains hot, I guess. Okay, so first off we need
Dried leaves. Those leaves. This herb smells of cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Right. That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb. Those leaves are sort of... That smells of... This herb smells of cinnamon. Right. That's exactly 1 ounce. This herb smells of cinnamon. This weed makes the water turn red.
Okay, so that's 2 ounces cinnamon. We need
Dried leaves.
1 ounce golden.
Right. That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb. Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
Okay, I guess that's right on what we need.
This herb smells of cinnamon.
All right. So this is the weird part where it's like we have to get the green one.
This weed feels... That smells of...
Which
and
is
this
the
weed
sponge.
Feels strange. Right. That's
And this is supposed to be
exactly 1
1
ounce
and
of the
1.
herb.
So I guess 1,
Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
and then we do it
This
again.
weed feels strange. Right. That's exactly... Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
Okay. I think this is the brown slop that we've been wanting here. Now do I heat it up?
Lucky nobody saw that.
I guess this is it. I'm under the assumption that it's still warm. Attempt to save. I hope I did.
Here you are, gentlemen.
What's this revolting liquid? It looks like latrine water. Are you trying to poison us? Keep it.
Okay, so they won't eat the brown slop. Well, that's a shame.
Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
Okay, let me, because I don't think we did do this. I kind of made an
This
assumption.
weed feels strange. Almost right.
If I get that,
The water in the bowl is absolutely... This made the water turn purple.
purple. Oh no. This is a Toonstruck situation. That's what's happened here. We need to make green. That must be why 1 and 1 is there. So we do yellow and blue, I guess? Would I eat the brown slop? That's fair. That's a fair thing. Then again, I've drank a lot of strange things on this channel, so maybe I actually would drink the brown slop. Turns the water black. Okay. Let's try this again. First off, red.
This herb smells of cinnamon. Right.
1,
That's it. This herb smells of cinnamon.
2.
Right. That's it. This weed makes the water turn red.
No way to speak of Marmite.
Dried leaves.
Okay,
Right.
one
That's
of golden.
Exactly 1 ounce. Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
So this is the question. Do I need to turn brown into green? Or do I need to add in green? We're going to try to add in green. So yellow and blue.
That smells of aniseed.
This is the blue one.
Right. That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb.
And then yellow,
Dried leaves.
which is this one.
Right. That's exactly 1 ounce. Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
It's still brown slop. Oh boy.
Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
All right, this shouldn't work, but I'm going to just double check that this isn't special brown slop that people are okay with.
Here you are,
What's this? Now you
Okay. You never know. Some people are into brown slop. Here for the brown slop. It's a terrible sound effect, by the way. My goodness. Also very brown slop of it.
It smells of menthol.
Which one is the menthol? Menthol is milky, right? Wow, what an insane puzzle.
Medieval book of...
I thought that finding the silver would put the hardest part behind us, but maybe I'm wrong. Ounce of the golden. Green fram, an ounce and an ounce. That hot drink maketh thee sleep good. Can't convince me that anybody likes Marmite. I'll stand for Marmite here. I'll be that guy. I think Marmite's all right. I don't like it straight on like toast like some people do, but Marmite, like, and shout out to Casey for suggesting this and kind of talking through this because I think this has come up on the channel before, but shout out to Casey. Marmite in like a stew. I think we've cooked like we've cooked stuff like long time. Oh, there's Casey. Speaking of Casey. But yeah, like putting it in like a slow cooked recipe, a bunch of Marmite in there is excellent. Well, not a bunch, but enough Marmite. It's sort of like adding in some extra umami into the mix. It's quite good. Like that and fish sauce with some stuff is like, holy cow. Quite good. Is it Marmite or what am I thinking of? There's something similar to Marmite, right? What am I thinking? Yeah, it's Marmite. I'm thinking of Marmite. Vegemite is what I think we're thinking of for the Australians. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, iDoc. Vegemite. I have not tried Vegemite, so I have no comments on Vegemite. No big feelings on it. But Marmite, yes. Marmite in a slow-cooked something or other. I can stand by that. Very, very good. So the other, there's a question here where it's like, is there a place where I can maybe put one, like, part of this drink somewhere? All right. We're just gonna we're just gonna feel this thing out. This is an episode of Chopped now. We've been given a bunch of random ingredients. We're gonna try to make this work.
Dried leaves. I don't know which plant they come from.
All right, so we know that we need to use...
I don't know which... Those leaves... This herb smells of... Right.
2 ounces.
That's exactly right. That's exactly... Those leaves are sort of fleshy. Maybe they come from a herbaceous plant.
That I don't want, actually. If I goof this up, I think I might have.
This herb smells of cinnamon. Right.
All right, we should have 2 cinnamons.
This herb smells of cinnamon. This weed makes the water turn red.
Okay, and then...
Weed. Or maybe those leaves are sort of fleshy.
The fleshy one...
Maybe they come from a herbaceous
makes
plant.
it white. So now we go gold, which is that one.
That's exactly 1 ounce. Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
All right, so we want to correct brown slop.
Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop. Right. That's exactly... Ugh, now it's turned into a brown... Right. Now it's turned into...
Okay, we've just turned it into a brown slop. So as soon as I add the presumably golden, the 1 ounce golden, it turns into a disgusting mess. Like one at a time? Possibly. We are now down to the fact that we kind of know what we want to do, but it's a matter of convincing the game that we understand. It's always a tough one. It's always a tough one for that.
Those leaves are sort of flat. This herb smells of cinnamon.
Well, let's see if we can make it green.
This weed feels strange. A weed. or maybe a herb. Right.
So I think this is the one that makes
That's
it milky, right?
The weed turned the water whitish. Looks almost like milk. That smells of aniseed. This weed feels strange, almost like a sponge. This herb smells of right. That's exactly 1 ounce of the. This herb smells of right.
So what happens if I do
That's
two of these?
Now it's turned into a brown slop.
Okay, brown slop. As soon as we add 2 things in. So yeah, maybe we need to go one by one. That is the challenge, right? Pizza, double stuffed Oreos, hot dog. A bottle of Mad Dog, let's go. That would be quite a challenge. You do like could you do like a Mad Dog flambe? Cook it in there. Cook off the Mad Dog, let the sweetness remain. Pizza. All right, let's try one other thing here.
This herb smells of
So, one of cinnamon.
This weed makes the water turn red.
Great. If we add in anything else,
exactly
single.
1 ounce of the. Now it's turned into a brown slop.
It's brown slop. Immediately brown slop. Immediately brown slop. See this. This is tough. This is a tough section here. Oops, all brown slop.
That smells of aniseed.
All right, I've got a question here. This is blue.
Weed has made the water blue. Dried a weed, or made those leaves are sort of fleshy. This weed feels strange. Right.
Does this turn brown?
That's it. Now it's turned into a brown slop. Now it's turned into a brown slop. Right. That's exactly right. Now it's turned into a brown slop. Right.
Always has been.
That's exact right. Right. That's right. A weed. Now it's turned into a brown slop.
Okay, I don't think there's any saving these, because I just added in a ton of the white liquid to try to see if we could brighten it up from brown. But I think once it's brown, it's busted. I think that's what I'm getting at here. I think that's what we've discovered. We still can't pick up
There are a lot of cast
the
iron
pans,
pans
right?
hanging on that wall.
See, that would be really nice and helpful if we could pick those up. Honestly, one other... If we had anything else, it would be helpful. But what are you going to do? Okay.
Dried leaves. Those leaves are sort. This herb smells. This weed feels strange, almost like a sponge.
Almost like a sponge.
Right. That's exactly. This made the water turn purple.
So we have some mysterious purple water. Will they accept purple water? It's not brown.
Here you are,
no
gentlemen.
mention of slop.
What's this revolting liquid? It looks like latrine water.
Purple?
Are you trying to poison us? Keep it.
Yeah, seriously. Grass green. I love, in fact, that color right now. That would be great. So this is super weird.
Right. That. Now it's turned into a brown slop.
Brown slop, you say?
Now it's turned into a brown slop.
Can't add more water in
I don't
it.
think it'll work like that.
Thin it out a little bit. Yeah, if your latrine water is purple, yeah, you might want to go see us, somebody knows what they're talking about. We got a couple Bonnie treats lined up here. Let me... Yeah, go see your local druid.
Dried leaves. This herb. Those leaves are sort of fleshy. This weed feels strange. Almost like this herb. Those leaves are sort of. That smells of aniseed. Dried a weed. Or maybe a herb. It smells of menthol.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I so the thing is that we should at the end of this feel like we did figure it out. Like this should be have a satisfying conclusion. But I am not 100% sure that we're going to feel that way. I have like a weird thing where it's like, oh, also you need to steal one more silver in it and drop the silver in, and then it turns randomly green. Like, there's something really silly that could still happen here. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. Is there a way to save? Have we figured out? The save, we have not. I'm a little too afraid to quit out. All right, I'm just gonna hold here. I'm gonna take a quick break. So I'm gonna just grab a quick snack and stretch out, and then I'll also collect at least one of the dogs for the treats here. So I will leave you on the BRB screen. Be right back. More brown slop for friend. I am back. And here's Bon. I gave Toby a couple treats off camera because he is absolutely not interested in being on camera. It's actually kind of cute. But we have Bonnie, who loves to be here with everybody. So here's one from Andrew Tensho. Thank you, Andrew Tensho. Another from Osaku. Thank you, Osaku. Hi, Stripes. Got a couple scritchies in here. Very good. Pervy creep shots, yeah. That's true. I don't know if I had Toby's full consent of that. Paparazzi style. Okay. Let's continue. Back to brown slop puzzle. I don't really know what to do here. I think we just kind of have to understand, I think, the mechanics here. I think that's my best guess. Right now we know we get water out of cauldron. And then we can put herb into... Like, we can measure out herbs ounce by ounce, because this is 1 ounce, if I recall correctly. 1 ounce by 1 ounce. And then add them into bowl. Can't do it directly.
Would that really be clever?
We have to do it 1 by 1. Now, we have a recipe that we've been told works. 2 ounce crimson, which is we've found is cinnamon. 1 ounce golden, which we found is this dried one here.
Dried leaves. I don't know which plant they come from.
And then 2 ounces or 2 of green fram. Green fram. I don't know. Maybe fram is a word
Medieval book of
that I don't understand what fram is. Ounce of the golden. Mix 2 ounces of the green fram from 1 ounce and 1 ounce. Hot drink. So maybe I need to mix them up separately. Can I? Okay, maybe we can do this. I have an idea. So we know we need...
Those leaves are sort of fleshy. Maybe this herb smells of cinnamon.
Let's grab 1 cinnamon.
Right. That's exactly dried
and
leaves.
1 of the yellow.
Right.
Yeah, can we combine
exactly
these?
That doesn't work.
Okay. I was like, maybe we can combine them separately, right?
This herb smells of cinnamon. Right. This herb smells
that's
of
2 cinnamon,
dried leaves. Would
1
that
yellow.
really be dried leaves? Now the water is completely yellow. Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
Okay. Slop. Just from... I think they're probably right. Oops. So if that's the case, mix the ounces of the... Shoot, this thing goes so fast. Take the ounce of crimson and 1 ounce of the golden. Mix 2 ounces of green from 1 ounce and 1 ounce. Maybe I'm not supposed to combine 2 out of the gate. Maybe this is just...
This weed feels...
Maybe I'm reading too far into it. We are kind of making a lot of assumptions, I guess, because of the way that this game decided to write it in a... I don't know if it's necessarily period appropriate, but it's certainly trying
this
to.
Herb smells of cinnamon.
So let's do 1.
Dried leaves.
And 1.
That's exactly 1 ounce of this herb smells of cinnamon. The bowl is still empty.
Okay, so then we do need to get the water in. Yeah, mix 2 ounces of green from 1 ounce and 1 ounce. So, oh no, what happened here?
Dried. This herb
Okay, it's
smells of
these ones.
cinnamon.
So 1
This weed makes the dried leaves.
and 1.
Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
It's already a brown slop.
This herb smells of cinnamon. Right. That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb. Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop. This herb smells of cinnamon.
Every time I think I understand this, it suddenly is like, no, you don't. What were the colors of the herbs? So, we have got
A weed.
white,
Or maybe dried leaves.
yellow,
This herb smells of
red.
cinnamon. Those leaves are sort of fleshy. Maybe they come from a herbaceous plant.
oh, I don't remember what this one was. Let's find
Right.
out.
That's exactly.
So my thought was mixing yellow and blue together to make green. That has proven to also make brown slop.
Those leaves are sort
What
of.
color
This
is this
weed
one?
made the color of the water change to a light brown.
A light brown. Okay, so that's light brown.
This herb. Those leaves are sort of
Light
fleshy.
brown.
It smells of aniseed.
That's blue.
This weed feels
That's
strange.
purple.
This weed made the color of the water change to a light brown.
Light brown.
This weed made the color of the water change to a light brown.
Is that latrine? I'm assuming that's not gonna work either, but
Here you are.
What? It looks like. Are you trying to keep?
keep it. Do you have anything around that you can cause a head injury? The cast iron pan comes to mind.
Those leaves are sort of fleshy. Maybe they come from a weed. Or maybe. Right. That's exactly one. Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
Not a light brown slop, but a brown slop. I think that's just the lose condition. If you do anything wrong, brown slop occurs. As of now, we've not been able to combine anything without it turning to slop.
The medi.
I mean, is there anything good drink? Wine, honey. Okay, we don't have that. Oh, I need to injure myself. I see. Just checking to see if there's any other suggestions in here where it's like... do some things. Okay. It just seems like we got to,
A weed. Dried leaf. This herb smells of cinnamon.
I'm gonna write down the colors again here. So from
A weed. Or maybe a herb. It
Sounds-
smells of menthol.
white,
Dried leaves.
yellow,
I don't know which plant they come from. This herb smells of cinnamon.
red.
Those leaves are sort of fleshy.
This is light
Maybe they come from a
brown.
herbaceous plant. That smells of aniseed.
That's blue.
This weed feels strange.
That's purple.
Almost like a sponge.
Smoke the herbs, yeah.
This weed feels strange. Almost like a sponge.
This one's not too bad. I mean, we're just missing probably a singular piece
This herb
to
smells
put
of
this part
cinnamon.
together here.
This herb smells of cinnamon.
We know we need red. Let's make our
Right.
red.
That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb. This weed makes the water turn red. Those leaves are sort of fleshy. Maybe they come from a herbaceous plant. Dried leaves. I don't know. Right. That's exactly 1 ounce. Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop. Those leaves are sort of. This herb smells of cinnamon. Right. That's exactly 1. Ugh, now it's turned into a brown.
Okay, let me try something else. I have got another idea that I don't think is going to work, but
Those leaves. This herb smells of cinnamon. Right. Those leaves are. That smells of aniseed. That smells of aniseed. Dried leaf. This herb smells of. Right. This herb smells of cinnamon. This weed makes the.
we dump this somewhere else.
I would have been surprised if it had worked like that.
Like, I'm wondering if there's a secondary location for us to hold the liquid.
I should try and think of something else. I should concentrate.
Like, not that it won't matter after
Nothing's
combining
happening.
all this anyway, but
This weed makes the water turn red.
yeah, right, Slaves James, it's a crazy thought. Also, thank you very much for 56 months. 56 months of subbage. Holy cow. Thank you very much. Oh, and Frozen Spade also in for 56 months. The OG is coming out. Thank you very much. Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Very good. Thank you both very, very much for the return subbage. Very kind. Nice to see you
This weed makes
both.
the water turn red. That smells of. Those leaves are sort of fleshy. A weed. Dried leaves. Those leaves are sort of fleshy. That smells of aniseed. This weed makes the water. This herb smells of cinnamon. Right. That's exactly 1 ounce of this weed makes the water turn red. That smells of aniseed.
So I can keep adding as much
This herb smells of
cinnamon
white.
as I want into
That's
this. It would just
exactly 1
remain
This weed makes the
red.
water turn red. Dried leaves. The medieval book of recipes. This weed feels strange. Right.
As soon as I add a different one in,
Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
it turns into a brown slop. Would I like an answer to that? Was I asking if there was a secondary location? A secondary
Just
container?
right for serving something hot. That's a wooden bowl. Just right for serving something hot. This weed feel this herb's dried a weed or maybe a herb. It smells of menthol.
I mean, my guess is that the answer is no. It was a hypo. Well, it was just a question to myself, I guess.
There are a lot of cast iron pans hanging on that wall. These are just. These jugs smell good. There must.
Yeah, rhetorical. That's the word. I'm starting to get a little cooked by this game already.
Would that really be clever?
But it is like the thing I'm sort of thinking about because it almost thinks, or it almost thinks, look,
The medieval book of
I
recipes.
literally am losing my mind. But it's like, it almost seems like I have to get like these things separated and then combine them later on. Druid's too powerful. Oh, I'm starting to crash other people's internet and computers. That's not good. It's spreading. 2 ounces of the crimson and an ounce of the golden. Mix 2 ounces of the green from an ounce and an ounce. That hot drink maketh thee sleep good. So take 2 of the crimson and 1 ounce of the golden. Take them. Then mix 2 of the green from an ounce and an ounce. Can we just straight up make green? Have I tried doing this? I might have. Or is green turned brown as well? Because at this point, I've had no successful combination of colors.
Dried leaves.
So
Right.
green would be yellow
That's
and
exactly
blue,
That smells of aniseed. Right.
which would be these.
That's exactly. Now the water is completely yellow. Now the water has become greenish.
Oh, we did it. Okay, hang on.
Now the water has become greenish.
All right, let's see how quickly we can make this slop brown, though. Okay, so we've made the green.
Those leaves are sort of fleshy. This herb smells of cinnamon. Right.
Red.
Those leaves are sort of that smells of aniseed. This herb smells of
Red.
right.
Okay, so that's 2 red.
This herb smells of cinnamon. Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop. Dried leaves. I don't know. Right. That's exactly. Ugh, now it's turned into a.
Okay, we got closer.
Ugh, now it's turned into a brown slop.
It's definitely a brown slop right now.
That's a wooden bowl.
All right, let's begin again. Does it actually stack in my inventory? I guess I don't know that for sure. That's a fair question.
This herb smells of cinnamon.
All right.
The medi.
Mix 2 of the green from an ounce and an ounce. Okay, so I guess let's figure that out too.
Smells of cinnamon. Right.
So 1 cinnamon,
Exactly one. This weed makes the water turn dried leaves.
1 of the yellow.
Right. That's exactly 1 ounce of. Ugh, now it's turned into
Already
a brown
turned
slop.
into brown slop, which isn't
Dried
terrific.
leaves. This herb smells of right. That's exactly 1 ounce of the. Ugh, now it's turned into
Still
a brown
slop.
slop. This herb smells of cinnamon. Dried leaves. I don't know. Right.
And that's
exactly
1 of
1
the
ounce
yellow.
Of the herb.
And then we need the
That
blue.
smells of aniseed. Right. That's exact. The water in the bowl is absolutely clear. The water in the bowl is absolutely clear.
What?
The water in the bowl is absolutely clear.
Holy cow, that is okay. I think that generally speaking, this section has been fine if this is correct, but like the fact that the failure text is the same, but you can actually save the brown. Like I was pretty close to thinking that anytime it turned to slop, that it was over. Like you had done a wrong step. But that made too much sense. We have to curve our thoughts here.
There. That ought to get you going.
It looks good anyway. What is it?
As I said, a love potion.
Yeah, normal.
Bah! It doesn't taste all that good.
But it'll work. Just wait and see.
I should
What is
hope so,
going on?
because I'm getting tired. Very tired.
Okay, well, enjoy your nap, I hope.
Well, is it working yet?
I can't feel anything yet. In fact, I'm still dog tired. Get us another one!
Imagine, do I have to really make a second
What
one?
are you staring at me for? Never seen a woman before?
What she
She
She is an Halligan, yeah, seriously. Do I really need to make it a second time? Or are they just going to be knocked
That
out
should
when I
do
come
it.
back in?
Sweet dreams, my friends.
Amazing. I really am worried about us not being able to save. Okay, can we pick up the knife? No, the knife is just not a thing anymore.
I can't think of anything reasonable today.
But picking up a weapon?
No, not a chance.
What? Okay. I'll give that a shot. I think I did that a little bit earlier. I was like, I would try and find that. Oh, I lost it, but that's fine. So this should be slop. 1. Enter. All right, hopefully it worked. Oh. Toby? Okay. Give me one moment, folks. Toby's going ham. Alrighty. We're back. Yeah, the brown slop strikes again. Alright, back to the game. I'm guessing we just need to leave. I don't really know. I can't believe we can't just take any of the weapons that are lying around. Seems a bit insane to me, but this is Druids. What? A key?
That should do it. Sweet dreams, my friends. A key. The soldier had it with him.
This guy's got nothing. Can't take any more money. Okay. Alright, so we can go down. Is there anything else in this room? I always wonder why people design rooms like this. Like, if there's nothing in it. Like, I understand that, like, you want to create the space a little bit. But, like, you could just have her going downstairs, and I would have accepted that as being like, okay, she went downstairs.
Brent?
Melanie! At last! I'm here! Over here!
It's me. Okay, there's a lot to look at in this room.
They certainly have enough weapons around here. Looks like King Ethelred is well prepared for an invasion. Not that it's any of my business. They certainly have enough weapons around here. Looks like King Ethelred is well prepared for an invasion. Not that it's any of my business.
Okay, so we can go further over to the left.
They're empty.
Empty barrel. I'll talk to Halligan shortly.
They certainly have enough weapons around here. Looks like King Ethelred is well prepared for an invasion. Not that it's any of my business. They certainly have enough weapons around here.
It's a Grim Fandango situation about to happen here, to drag the axe around.
They're empty.
Okay, they're empty.
They're empty.
They're empty.
At last? Wasn't I quick enough for you?
This really is one hell of a rat's nest. Where are we, anyway?
I think this is an outpost of the British Army. It seems a number of wars were fought in this area 1,000 years ago.
Great. That's simply wonderful, isn't it? Maybe we should have read a few history books before we came here. Where are the soldiers now?
Fast asleep. I made them a drink that seems to have had the desired effect.
Well done, Melanie. Now let's get out of here. Unlock the door.
Well done. Don't be excited or anything. Yeah, now that we've delivered the slop to the soldiers, we've been having a lot of graphical errors, which is an interesting change of pace.
Yes, of course, at once.
All right. So key. Why did he walk away from the door? It's not like we're gonna blast it open.
Okay, now how do we get out of here?
The door's upstairs.
Oh my goodness, the game is bugging really bad now.
Wait here. I'll go and see whether the key fits the other door.
Oh, this is a mess. Oh, rats. What's over here?
Give me a hand with this crate, Brent. It's too heavy for me to shift on my own.
Oh, secret passageway.
Ah, just as I thought. Take a look at this, Brent. I thought there must be more than just the one way out of here.
Did you?
Looks like a secret passage.
Can I not go anywhere else? Are we... I was gonna go check the door, but all right. Yeah, I mean, obviously we need to go down here. Look at all of our crap here. All right. Save as slop 2. Hopefully that worked.
Pretty dark down there, isn't it?
Are you scared?
Scared? Nonsense. Come on.
That's how you go
Let's
downstairs.
go.
That was an amazing animation. BLJ down those things. All right, left or right? Is there anything else in this room that I need to be aware of? I guess left. Left first. Oh no. This is a mess. Oh no. Left?
Brent,
I'm here.
I can hardly see a thing.
Neither can I.
Maybe we ought to go back after all, don't you think?
Rubbish. There's no one here. Don't worry. We'll find the way out.
We keep going to the left. We're bound to run
There's
into
not
something.
a glimmer of light here anywhere, Brent.
Oh!
What was that? Are you still there? Brent? Brent, this isn't funny. Hello? Is that you, Brent?
One.
Damn it. Now where am I?
Oh, this game rules. It's so... Every time they start to get you frustrated, they drag you right back in, don't they?
Well, at least there's a sheet.
Alright, we have a sheet now. And all this other crap. I love every time that we get captured. They don't bother removing any of the inventory on you. They're like, what is all this stuff? How does he have a picture frame in here? What the heck? Oh, we'll let him hang on to it.
A bed. I can't go to sleep now. I've got things to do. The sea. I'm too far away. There are vegetables growing over there.
Oh, vegetables, you say. Seems very
There's
happy
a
about it.
workshops down there. I'd have to go down there to do anything. There's a bird's nest on the chimney. That little fellow can fly. I can't. I'll never get there like this.
Okay. Sure.
Storehouse and workshop. Storehouse and workshop. My arms aren't long enough. I'd break my neck climbing down there. I'd break my neck climbing down there. I can see buildings. I wonder what they are. I need to get closer. I need to get closer. Nice view. That's much nice view. This building must be pretty high up. That's much too far away. That's much too far away. I'd break my arms aren't long enough.
Hello?
So you are the stranger who came to us through the Gate of the Worlds. We meet at last. I am very pleased to see you.
Oh, yes? I can't say the feeling's mutual. I want to get out of here. This minute. Who are you, anyway?
Hush. Be calm. Nothing will happen to you here. I am your friend.
My friend? That's a lie. I can do without friends like you.
We have been expecting you. We need you. You are the one all our hopes are hanging on.
What's that? You've been expecting me? That's impossible. I came here from the year 2000. You can't even know I exist.
You came to us through the Gate of the Worlds. He who comes through this gate has the power to alter the course of history.
The first time anyone's been like, let me be your friend, Halligan. He immediately is like, I don't want to be your friend. Very likable guy. Thank you very much, Yo Chris Bro, for the resub. Prime, no less. You only get one of those. Thank you very much. 4 powerful months. Kind stuff. Thank you for the good luck.
Right now, I don't even know where I am.
You are in a monastery, the final refuge of the last Druids of Britain. You have come to us in our greatest hour of need.
What do you mean?
Our order is facing extinction. For thousands of years, we have been handing our knowledge down from generation to generation. Every pupil was instructed by his mentor for 20 years, until he was worthy of being taught all the secrets of the Druids, and finally, he would become a mentor himself.
I see. And?
A Druid's power can serve either good or evil. The mentor's teaching alone determines which side will prevail. A pupil without a mentor is left to his own devices. He acts without wisdom or knowledge, and thus becomes hungry for power and evil.
For real?
Okay, that's old news so far.
Our Grand Master Surston killed his mentor and became evil, yet he succeeded in becoming the leader of our Brotherhood. He is now preparing a ritual mightier than any that has ever been performed. He wishes to transfer the entire Brotherhood's power to 5 infants, to ensure that the power of the Druids will live on forever. These infants will be stronger than any druid the world has ever seen, and they will grow up without a mentor. They are destined for evil. They will be tyrants, mighty, immortal, invincible.
Sounds familiar.
Together, we can prevent this from happening. A small circle of brothers have united under my leadership with the intention of stopping Surstan.
He's like, okay. Well, I mean, evil babies. That checks out. Hey, potato girl. Yeah, definitely I work alone mentality. I'm a lone wolf. Hey there, Santa. Nice to see you.
But
Surstan seems to suspect something is going on. Ever since we occupied this monastery, he has been building fortifications to prevent anyone but himself from entering the places of worship. We know there is a secret room where he keeps a crystal ball. We also know that Surstan has had our temples close to the river altered. With your help, we will get past his fortifications.
why do you need my help for that?
We are few, and Surstan is having us watched. We need somebody of equal power to him.
And you think that's me?
Your journey here has given you the power to alter the course of history. That is more than any of us would be capable of doing. Find the room that harbors the crystal ball. I have arranged for you to be allowed to move freely within the monastery until the day of your execution.
What a nice guy.
The day of my execution? Oh, great. Now you tell me. How much time does that give me?
I must leave you now. I bid you good luck.
Hey, where will I find you? What's your name, anyway?
I am called Maglor.
Oh, great. Inspector Miller will never believe this. That is, if I ever get to tell him. And Melanie will... Hold on. Where did she get to?
Oh, I completely forgot about my companion. Classic Halligan. There are two wolves. They're both... Yeah, I think you're right. Killing babies is 100% on brand for Brent. They've been setting the whole game up to allow for that to happen, I suppose.
A yoke. I've seen one of these before, in a museum.
An egg yolk?
I'm not putting my head into that, thank you very much. I'm not putting my head into that, thank you very much.
Oh, that's
A
part of that?
A yoke. I've seen one. A table. It's rather bulky. This is no use to me. I don't think I'll sit down. That's a bedsheet made of linen.
Good gravy. All right. Well, good thing we still have our police report and our apple juice that's been spiked. I think that'll come in handy. And our
A
bucket.
spittoon. Ugh. It's half full.
Is there anything else in here? 72 hours remain.
I
Part of
can't
the
just
bed.
pull them off. Solid chains.
Can't just pull them off, but maybe you could use this. The all-powerful
Not a good idea.
picture frame.
It'll certainly not fit in there. I can't just pull them off. A bed, hard as rock. I can't just pull them off. I can't just pull them off.
Okay. Nothing else in this room, right? Yeah, she was carrying the apple schnapps, you're right. Oh, golly. Okay, this is a pretty large area. Alright, so we have a door. Well, I guess this is probably down the hall. Back to our cell. Door. Door. And we can continue on to the south.
This wouldn't make my room look much better. A musical presentation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's some sort of lute violin situation.
This wouldn't make my room look much better.
Is there
A
anything else
musical
in here?
presentation.
Alright, I guess we'll check the next door. Hey, it's our definitely not friend.
I think there are better moments to take a nap than this one. A druid's bed.
This is what I do in my free time. I just kind of stand in a room, kind of wiggle around a little bit.
The fire's gone out. I can't light it. I need some matches to do that. I can't get up there. It's too high up. Anyway, it's barred. Looks like someone does a lot of writing here. Looks like someone does a lot of writing here.
Okay. None of these appear to be
It's too high up. Anyway, it's barred.
selectable.
I can't light it. I need some matches to do that.
Oh, we used to have matches. We do not anymore, though.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Have you discovered anything yet?
I have to learn how to find my way around here first. Don't you think you might be able to show me around the monastery?
Out of the question. We should not be seen together. We will make sure that Surstan's spies do not bother you. Everything else is up to you.
Unfortunately, you don't know who I am.
What have you done with Melanie Turner?
She is safe for the moment.
That's good.
What do you mean, for the moment?
The day of her execution is the same day when your life will end.
That sounds really encouraging. A double execution, so to speak. And when will that be?
Surstan has decreed that the day of the ritual shall be the day you both die.
Okay.
Where's Melanie now?
She may move freely within the monastery, just like you. I have been to see her and told her everything. I do not know where she is now. I believe she wanted to take a look around the library.
The library? We are sentenced to death and Melanie Turner goes to look at the library?
Not again.
Okay. I'm sure I'll find her. I'll see you later.
See, I have no problem with her looking at the library. Better her than us. My last library experience here, not good in this game. Okay, so that's that room. What about this one? I wouldn't want to be seen with Brent either, yeah. It's an understandable feeling.
Not a pretty sight.
Rats.
A ham. A ham. No thanks, I've lost my appetite. Crates. Perfectly ordinary crates. I can't, it's too high up.
Why did it have to
Anyway,
be crates?
it's barred. Crates. Perfectly ordinary crate. I don't need any of that. No thanks, I've lost my appetite.
You haven't eaten in negative 600 years or something. 1600 years, maybe. I don't know. Forgotten when this is now. We're in the past. Or anti-hungry. Okay, I don't see anything in here, really. Keep an eye on that. Let's head south.
This wouldn't make my room a medieval scene with a ship. A matter of taste. This wouldn't make my room look much better.
I love that he's so critical of art. Like, Brent Halligan. Like, art critic. Alright, this is another room of some sort?
It's a bed. I'm not the least bit tired.
Okay.
The fire's gone out. I can't light it. I'd need wood and matches.
Books.
Ah, books. Too bad I wouldn't be able to understand a word of them.
It's not because it's in an old version of English, it's just because he's illiterate.
It's too high up. Anyway, it's barred. I can't get up there. Ah, books. Too bad I wouldn't be able to understand a word of them.
Yes, they have a good, strong opinion. I mean, I would have gone the rest of the game being like, I wonder what he thought about that painting. It's a good point. Okay. Does this go outside, I take it? Oh, creepy room here, huh? Okay, we can go back that way. Door is a punch-in.
These are solid iron.
Such a weird angle for some reason.
These are solid iron.
Like, why are we not looking at it closer? We're taking, like, the longest gander at this from very far away. Screws?
This'll never work.
Okay.
These are solid iron. I can't open it. The beam's secured with locks. This door's secured with a heavy beam.
A heavy beam. That's a lot of work.
This'll never work.
Oh.
I don't want that.
Okay. Alright. We'll keep that in mind. It looks like that's where this ends. This is the other side. So we'll work our way around the loop here.
Very efficient weapons, if a little too conspicuous. Very halberds.
Halberds.
I'll take these candles with me. No one will notice they're missing.
Okay, that we can take. So we've got some candles.
These are wax candles.
Okay.
Good grief. There must be hundreds of candles in here.
Halligan very upset by the number of candles in this room. Too many candles. How dare they?
It's too high up. Anyway, it's barred.
What a silly thing to be mad about. Oh my god. Candles.
Why take... Good grief. Why take them from the back?
Alright, so we've got the candles we need, I guess. What does he think about this one?
Good lord. What a bloodbath. This wouldn't make my room look much better. Good lord. What a bloodbath.
I thought he was gonna say, good lord, what an ugly painting. Jeez. It does take a pretty special person to not be like, wow, I can't believe we were transported to the past. Like, we're seeing things that we would have never known about. But he's just still, just like, this disgusts me. Look at all these candles. This one's got fire
Fire's on.
going.
A basket. It's empty. It's too high up. I can't get up there.
The fact that there's a
I wouldn't
billion
dream of trying
candles.
to burn this.
A candle?
I wouldn't dream of trying to burn this.
What? That's like the purpose of a candle.
That would be stupid. It won't work. That would be stupid.
Boy, this game, huh? How about this game? Okay, another door. I got two doors here, actually.
It's locked. Bad luck. A crate. That won't help either. It'll certainly not fit in there. That's futile as well. Doesn't fit. Would have surprised me anyway. That won't get me any further.
I do all the classic lock picking things that we've had.
There's no point in that. It's too high up. Anyway, it's barred. A druid's bed. A druid's bed.
Okay, it's a druid's room, I guess.
The fire's gone out.
Don't know how we knew that, but... Okay.
You? What do you want?
I take it you're Serstan, am I right?
And you are the man who came all the way here just to let me kill him. What do you want? Is the little bit of life I've granted you too much for you?
Okay.
I've come to offer you a deal.
A deal? You are offering me a deal? You overrate your importance. I will not do deals with you.
Deal.
I know something that you can't know.
What might that be?
I won't tell you until you give me your word that you will let me and my friend go.
What? You cannot truly believe that I will fall for a trick like that. There is nothing you can know. There is nothing you can bargain with. I will not enter into any deal with a useless creature like you. I will grind you underfoot, if it pleases me to do so. That is all you may expect from me. Now get out of my sight. Now what do you want? Are you so eager to die? Your death will come soon enough. Now get out!
One moment, please. Just one short moment. May I ask you one more question?
You do not need to ask questions. It would be a waste of time answering you. You would not understand the answers anyway.
I'll chance that.
You must think you're very clever, just like all fools. You will soon understand just how pointless each of your actions, sentences, and thoughts is. Very soon now, my power will be multiplied, and I will continue to exist within it. It will make me immortal, and you will be no more than a pile of dust that the wind will carry out to sea.
Well, I gotcha. Let me,
I've heard your order is facing its downfall.
You've heard that? From whom? From a fool like yourself? Our order is not facing its downfall, but a great new beginning, even if some of my brothers dislike the idea. Or did you think I did not know of the ridiculous conspiracy that some of my misguided brothers have set up? They have told you of it, haven't they? I do not expect you to betray them, but they are greatly mistaken where their abilities are concerned, and they underestimate me. I will soon find out which of my brothers are betraying me, and I will destroy them without even lifting a finger. The path I have determined cannot be altered. Our fate is sealed. Now get out of my sight. You bore me.
the
Have you
fact that
not
we
been
keep going.
listening to me? Get out!
I'd like to stay and watch you.
I understand. You wish to see for yourself what lies in store for you. Is that it? Many doomed men are fascinated by their executioners. Man's curiosity is greater than his fear. Curiosity brought you here, and curiosity will kill you.
Then you don't mind?
Be my guest, if it amuses you. Watch me preparing for your final hour. You do not bother me. As long as you do not touch anything, I shan't even know you're here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You appreciate it. You are a pathetic creature.
The world applauds at that comment. All right. What a strange thing.
Surston's writing desk. I can't take this down. Earth and a shovel.
I remember seeing that one before, right? These are in the mansion.
There's rather a stiff breeze blowing there. Better not. Vegetables are growing there. It's too far away. A calm sea, nice weather. This is a pretty jagged stretch of the coastline. I could do with a refreshing bath, but it's too far away. It's too far away. I'd break my neck trying to climb down there. The inner courtyard. A torrential river. This should remain here.
Should.
The inner courtyard. I can't do anything from up here, that's for certain. That's part of the workshop complex. That's part of the workshop complex. A water supply. Could be a cistern. I need to get closer. Vegetables are growing there. That's a massive rock. This fortress must be impregnable. I can't do it. I need to get close. I can't do anything from up here.
Hmm. It's really weird. This, like, step stool is clickable, but...
It won't work like that.
Do not disturb me.
Like a candle?
Looks like that won't work.
Oh, of course. This will probably work, right? Can I interest you in some apple juice?
There's no point in that.
Oh, there's a great point. It
Surston
won't
seems
work.
to do a lot of writing. Surston's writing a chest full of scrolls. And a key.
Don't even think of touching anything in here.
Is there something, like, super crazy, like using this to grab...
No way.
Okay, I thought that would be crazy.
I can't do that.
Like, why do we still have this bucket? Let's collect some
No,
vegetables.
not a chance. I thought it wouldn't work like that. I can't do anything from up here, that's for certain.
Set his car off. Yeah, it's car alarm. He definitely drives the Beamer.
Surston's writing desk. A chest full of scrolls. Surston seems to do a lot of writing. Surston's writing. I can't take this down.
Okay, so that at least has given us some free reign in that room. Is this where we came? No, this is still different. What is this music?
That's a lot of crockery. I don't want to break anything. I'd better not touch.
They're all sitting in the room. We need some really crazy music for the pantry, like the dining room. No music anywhere else. We need it for this.
I don't want to break anything. I don't want to break anything. I'd better not touch.
As he touches something.
The hatch to the kitchen.
Wonder what that means.
Not very easy to handle. I'd better leave them here.
Wonder if we need to get something from this room to that room, I
They're
guess.
spear. Not very easy to handle. I'd better leave them here.
Or vice versa, I suppose. Can't reach.
Barred windows. A dining table. It's big.
It's big.
A dining table. It's big.
Great descriptions. What is this guy doing?
Not very easy to handle. I'd better leave them here. Not very easy to handle. I'd better leave them here.
Can I not?
They are spear. A dining table. It's big.
Can I not talk to this guy?
Not very easy to handle. I'd
Because that's
better
the
leave them
spear
here.
I'm touching.
A dining table. It's big.
Okay, we must have to go to the kitchen and maybe we serve that guy something.
The hatch to the dining hall.
Can we serve the apple juice?
I'm not here for fun. I don't have time for games.
So poisoning people is fun
Why
to
should
you,
I take
Halligan.
jugs
Got
with
it.
me when I haven't got anything to put in them? That's a lot of storage jugs. That's some sort of herb. A plate of tasty-looking grapes. That's a spade. What do I need that for?
I don't know.
What? That's a spade. Maybe later. You never know. It might come in handy. I don't need... These jugs are empty.
Don't need them.
I don't need them. A crate of potatoes.
What is our decision being like, I need that, but I don't need that? These are all random things. We don't need anything.
Pretty rusty.
Okay, we have a puncheon
That
over
doesn't
there.
look particularly tasty. Crabs. They're for snobs.
What?
Crabs. They're for snobs.
You don't want to pick up the crabs because they're for snobs?
I should think up something else.
What?
I'd rather I can't do that.
What? Okay. Yeah, cross it off the toppings list. Not good for pizza.
I'd better leave it where it is.
What is it?
A knife. That looks revolting. That looks revolting.
What is it?
That looks revolting.
A bowl?
That looks I'll take it with me.
That's not revolting, though.
That's an iron crucible. It's empty.
An iron crucible.
That's an iron crucible. It's empty. No, not a chance. No, these are wax candles. Why should I take jugs with me when I haven't got anything to put in them?
Because you might find something to put in them later on. It's pretty obvious.
Why should I take jugs with me when I...
Why should we?
That won't help either. These are roots.
Roots.
I don't believe it will work. I'm not here for fun. I don't have time for games. I don't want a screw.
I don't want a screw. Holy cow, this game is mad. Oh, what's up? Random druid. Holy cow, this place is massive. Okay, so, I've got to call it. This is pretty much the end of my time. I have to get running to get some things done here. Let me see if I can get the dog really quick, and we can do some treats, and then we'll raid over somewhere.